Okay, hi guys. Sorry we haven't made a video in a while. We've just been really busy. This is my pet skunk Flower. You guys have seen her in like maybe 2 of the other videos. She's gotten a lot bigger. But anyways, so your question was the first part was need help with full ups. My stalker was tried to full up a few times. The only thing I would say, I don't know if you're a base or a flyer or a back spot, but I'll talk about the flyers. Then she's my base, so she can help you with that. Basically, all I would say is make sure. Can you hold it for a second? Is make sure that when you're doing your full up, you have your shoulders in line with your hips. So whatever you're doing, like on your way up, just make sure that you're not trying to like turn it around like that. Make sure that your hips are always in line with your shoulders. And it helps if you put your hands up here because it keeps you tight and it keeps you from like going backwards. Something else that I would say is, if you're trying to do a full up to an extension or a QP, just make sure you ride it the whole time. Stick it, squeeze as much as you can, and just go with the momentum. Don't try to equal out like the size. Just go with whatever you have. Don't try to fix anything when you're in the air. And if you're trying to go back down to the reload, just bend your legs when you feel like you can touch the base's shoulders. Like, don't look down, but you should be able to like feel when you're about to touch. And try to keep your butt up. And for the back spot, on the way down, if you're doing a full up 180 or a full up reload, make sure that you catch her butt. Like, you should be throwing her up there, then catching her butt on the way down. Like, no. Because it's really hard for the flyer to stay in a perfect line and come right back down to that reload position. So you really need to make sure you get under that butt and lower her down. Then go down to ankles. And then can you talk about the bases part?
Well, if you're a base, make sure you take her straight up and basically let her do the work. She pretty much does everything, so make sure you take her straight up and keep hold of her foot.
And then let's see. Your second question was what? That's Kaylin, yes. You probably remember her. We had a half day today, and we have practice in an hour. But okay. Let's see. For liberties, okay, libs are. I love liberties. I like my. Okay, I like 2-legged stunts, but 1-legged stunts are just easier for me. I don't know why. It's just. I don't know. I just like them better. But anyways, something you can do for libs is, let's see. You can get like a chair or something and have it like, I'll use my bench, but get like a chair and put it on like the ground or something. Obviously on the ground. And then put up one leg, whichever leg you're planning on living on. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to go up and you're going to pop that hip and you're going to like, ooh, this bench is wobbly. Alright, you're going to pop that hip and you're just going to, you can hold it like this and do this maybe like 10 times. And make sure when you go up, like your legs shouldn't be like equal with each other. Like your hip should be up like that. Like it should be up. And then once you get better at that, start doing it with your heel halfway off the bench or the chair and go up and squeeze everything you can. And then once you get good at that, start popping up this leg into the lip position. So right now I'd be in a torch if I was facing you. So if I went up and then if I went up and then I went this way, that's the torch. Like if my shoulders are facing you, or if it's facing forward, that's the lid. So just try going up, sticking, and then hitting that lid. And then once you can do that, start going up and hitting that lid right away. That's how I got my lid. That'll help you a lot. And make sure as you're riding it up, any stunting you should do, especially if you're a flyer, you should always be sticking out that chest and squeezing everything like as much as you can. And what do the bases do for a lib?
You just make sure you take her straight up, don't let her wobble, and squeeze her foot as tight as you can. And obviously catch her if she falls.
And then your third question. I'll take you. Okay, for my heel stretch, my heel stretch sucked at first when I first learned how to do it. I didn't like realize the concept of like having to catch your foot and stuff. You just need to make sure that you work on it. If you go to my heel stretching video, that'll help you a lot. That's how I got my heel stretch high, and that's how I figured out like how to do it. And if you're a flyer and you want to do the heel stretch,
if y'all don't get this little ugly thing out of my room.
The skunk.
I'll be right back. Where is she?
Well,
Hi guys.
practice makes perfect. So it's gonna take a different amount of time for everyone, depending on how much you practice, depending on how flexible you are. Just practice it every day and try to pull your leg up higher and higher.
Yeah. Sorry, we're really distracted right now, but I hope this video helped. And if you have any more questions, please inbox us. I know we're late, but like I said, we just caught up in the last school. We're just starting competition too, so we need to stay focused. But all right. So if you have any more questions, just tell us.